Yeah, there you go. That's a fucking good one. I love that. What happened in London Sundays? It's like communications company as well, isn't it? Fucking loads of people. No, it's not. It's a finance company, isn't it? Nice, man. Yeah, they're good. Huh? Love it.
Right. Chris, how much longer are we waiting, Chris? Exactly. I can't see anything. 2 minutes.
This is the official post-event press conference for EFC 115 from the World Sports Betting Arena, Johannesburg, South Africa.
All right, welcome everybody to the EFC post-event press conference 115. An incredible fight night we had. Some highlight moments and performance bonuses that I just want to put out there. Siyanda Vilakazi wins a performance bonus for that flying knee. I mean, I haven't really seen that in a long time. I mean, knee of a back foot like that. Calvin Smith, incredible heel hook. Rion Dunn gets a performance bonus. He took a fight. His opponent was 7 pounds heavier than him. Didn't complain, arrived and won. Incredible. Billy Oosthuizen, great fight. Took that short notice. You get a performance bonus. Ige Cabeza. That was insane. And fight of the night goes to Edson Machavani and Salah Plaikis. I think it was a great fight between those two flyweights. Pass it over to media.
First question is for Anthony Morel. Anthony, what has the reaction been from the people back in Reunion Island for your championship win?
So they're all celebrating in the streets, even though it's late there, but to have their first heavyweight champion win a title.
I mean, it must be quite wild having a champion in a place that, like, I mean, Reunion Islands is not known for MMA, and I mean, you guys have just exploded on the scene. So, well done. It's incredible. It's incredible.
Same to Anthony. What was the game plan, and was he expecting it to go to the ground as much as it did?
So his game plan was actually to go to the ground because he is that's his strength is wrestling.
This question goes out to Iga. I mean, dude, what do we do with you? Like, you've pretty much done it all. Yeah, what's next? What can we expect, dude? Like, what happens now?
You know, first time, and that's actually a good one. Listen, Coach said it. Coach gave you the answer, man. The next one is welterweight. No, man. Anyways, first, I just want to say thanks to the Lord. You know what I mean? The Lord has blessed me so much, and it's interesting. But what's next for me? To be honest, I know EFC wants me to defend my featherweight strap. And yeah, man, I'm ready for that one as well. We can do it next month. No, I'm kidding. I got a lot of weight to cut, not next month.
It would help me if you did, but anyway.
No, man. I don't know what's next, to be honest. Normally, I plan ahead. To be honest with you, with this one, it's very interesting because I'm not sure when does EFC really want me to fight for that, to defend my featherweight strap. But also, today we also got some news as well, so we're going to follow up on that and then see what that's going to bring, and then we'll update everybody going forward.
Questions for Humphrey. Humphrey, you've been incredible here in the EFC, and I see you holding your head up high, which is what you should. We often say that we learn a lot from our victories, but we also learn a lot when we lose. What did you learn tonight?
So congratulations to the guy, first of all. Yeah, so yeah, he got the choke. It was on, and I learned a lot also. I learned from my mistakes, and I'll just go back and watch the fight, rewatch it, yeah, and see where to work from there. Thank you very much.
Can I just add to something? Humphrey is incredibly young for the sport. He's seasoned and he's an incredible athlete. Like, getting in there and facing one of the best that's ever come out of the continent and out of this organization, the way he did, is incredible. And I just want you to remember something. Dricus du Plessis also lost. He lost to Gaz McClellan, came back and went on a tear, ended up being one of the most prolific fighters we've ever exported. And there's a huge, huge career here at EFC for you. You just keep going, keep getting the fights. You'll be right on top very soon, very, very soon.
Just to add on to that, listen, no disrespect to your team or anything like that, buddy, but I really feel like you are a talented person. You're very young, man. You're very talented. You got a lot of attributes. And I think if you can spend some time with us, gee whiz, man, we can make you a very good athlete, man. Listen, yeah, listen, trust me, it's bright. You just keep looking forward, buddy. You understand? It's just time, buddy. It's just time.
This question goes to Billy the Kid. So, Billy, obviously you were in the Featherweight Grand Prix, which you did make it through, and now we've got Iga, who's going to be defending against Simbarasha Okonia. What do you want next, and where do you see yourself in the featherweight picture in the EFC?
Well, thanks to everyone for having me here. Well, for the featherweight division, I'm back in there straight away. Only reason I went to lightweight was because it was short notice. You know, yeah, I could have maybe cut to feather, but it wouldn't have been my terms. It wouldn't have been my cut. It would have been my diet. You know, you need to take everything onto your side. So, but I'll be back featherweight. I'm coming back, bro. I have to come back. There's no laying down. Step up, get back in there. That's what we are. We're fighters. We fight for it.
Let's go, Billy! The next question, I think, is for Humphrey. So what do you want next? Now, you've come across your biggest test in your career so far, but like the GOAT himself said, your career is very bright. What do you want next? What do you want to do next? Who do you want to fight?
So I can't say what I want next because I'm here to fight. So whoever they will give me next, I'm ready to fight. Yeah, so today was just another bad day in the office. So yeah, looking forward to the future.
He's going to be so hard to match. He's so hard to match. I mean, nobody wants to face him. The only guy that was willing to do it was the champ. So he's a hard guy to match, and that just tells you everything. So I'd like to see. I mean, I'm spinning through so many matchups in my head. I mean, there's like Zico, there's Chilo, there's so many guys that he can go against. Yeah, I think there'll be some great fights for him. I mean, I've got a lot of plans for Humphrey to get back on there.
The next one is for you, Graham. So you've done an amazing job of getting the heavyweight division back on. Last time I did ask you a question about the heavyweight division, and we have the answer with a new champion. What of the light heavyweight division? We haven't seen too much action there. What are the plans there?
So we've just concluded the light heavyweight title fight. Mulu, who fought from Cameroon, came out to beat Shadrach. He's actually a light heavyweight. Should be fighting at light heavyweight. It was a bit of a weird thing with him getting down there to middleweight. He's going to be eligible for the title against JC Lamprecht, and that's going to be fought at EFC 117. So we're going to get that thing going. It's all about title contenders moving, you know, and this is the same thing I draw back to people asking about Zulu. Zulu is very much, we love him. He's part of the organization. He's part of the furniture. We love him. The reality is that he needs to go and fight in organizations overseas to get the competition that he wants. And I don't want him sitting there in this weird, ambiguous thing getting offers. We'd rather say, listen, move aside, let these guys come through, and that's exactly what we're doing. As soon as we've got title fights, we're going to put them out there and put targets on these guys' backs, which is what we want.
Graham, this also goes out to you. I mean, today we saw Ndando Zondi put on a show. Where does he fit in the picture in terms of flyweights and also with the thought of Gift Walker?
Zondi's good, man. You know what? But he needs the competition. We need to test him. You know, we're at the stage now, we've got so many great fighters, but they do need to be matched properly and be built properly and get the right competition. Like, you can say, Zondi, amazing. I need to put the right guys in front of him for us to really see what he's about, to test him in the areas, so that when he is eligible for a title, we know that that's the guy we want to put in front of the contender or the champion at the time, for sure.
Also, I had Shauna Titanium Power speaking about returning to the EFC. How's that in terms of building up the women's division?
I haven't factored her in, and she knows why. Like we just, I mean, I'm waiting for a communication to say that she wants to fight, and the door's always open for all of our athletes. For anybody that's fought for us, we're always happy to have them back. And as soon as she's healed and ready and ready to go, I'll match her straight away. So I'm keen for her to fight, but we're moving ahead very, very fast. We're trying to get that division going with title fights.
Humphrey, one to you. I just want to know, in terms of coming into this fight, I mean, we know Iga is pretty much dominating the ground, and what was your preparation for Iga?
So my preparation was just normal, the way I prepare all the time. Yeah, so I didn't plan to wrestle him or anything. Just came in there to fight. Yeah, so yeah. He got the choke. Good luck, good for him. Yeah, good for him. Yeah, thanks.
Questions for Billy the Kid. Billy, we talk about your highlight reel. It's one of the best in the division. If there was one fight you'd want back out of the opponents, the few opponents who have beaten you, which one would you want? And can you give me a name?
Well, there's a few I really, really want. Actually, all of them. but the one that I must say that I want back is the Grand Prix one. I should have been up there. I should have. My head wasn't there today. My head's back now. Let's go. I'd like that one back.
That was an early start pitch. That fight was, I'm not saying that it would have gone any different, but I really wanted, like Billy, that's how he fights. He gets dipped. You know, he stands in front of you. He takes the punches. I wanted to see that fight continue. I would have loved for that to go a little bit more of a distance, to be honest with you. And it left me with a bit of taste in my mouth, thinking what could have happened. So this has been a nice chance for us to grow Billy again and get him back in there. And he's still very much on the top of that featherweight roster for us.
For our new heavyweight champ, so we saw you throw a suplex in your first fight, ground and pound in this fight. How do you want to finish the next one?
So for the time being, he's focused on knockouts, but the next one would like to be a submission.
I think this is pretty much the last one. In terms of Nathaniel Komana, I know that he was supposed to fight on this card, and I know that his opponent also kind of pulled out. What happens with him? Because I know also he was supposed to fight in the JP Kruger card, and also in EFC 114 when Peace fought. So what's the plan with Nathaniel in his division?
Great prospect. I just want to get him active. It's sometimes it happens. It's just the reality of taking fights and guys pulling out. It sucks. We looked at it short. It was a short notice pullout. Some athletes are very hard to match short notice because the caliber of fighter you want to get going is quite difficult. And also another thing, Ashley and I have tied up 80% of our roster. Like we are 4 fight cards ahead. So guys that you would have been able to maybe like 6 months ago, you would have been able to say, oh yeah, no, we can put that guy in. We can't do it anymore. And athletes are coming back to us going, no, I don't want to fight so far in advance. That's the reality of it. You guys are going to have better fights. The crowds are going to be more entertained. That's our plan long term. Match well in advance, get good fights going. EFC's growing, man. What can I say? It's nature of the beast. Good. But I want him back on. Short answer. ASAP. All right. Yeah, baby. It is. I can't even tell you. Thank you. That concludes EFC 115 post-event press conference. Join us for 116. Luke Michael, Yaku du Plessis, vacant middleweight title. I can't wait. It's going to be incredible. Thank you, guys.
Former middleweight champion Luke Michael, determined to regain his title, must do battle with the undefeated CIT powerhouse Jaco du Plessis for the vacant middleweight championship in a truly sensational main event of EFC 116. Thursday, the 8th of August, Johannesburg, South Africa. Broadcast and ticket details at EFCworldwide.com.